Today I'm going to rank all the GTA protagonists based on how evil they are, and you can do this too. Just comment with your picks. Okay, let's start. Okay, we are starting with Toni Cipriani. This guy is a straight-up psychopath. I mean, whatever quality you expect from a good guy, this guy has nothing. He literally blows up people just for fun. He can go for any means just to make his money. By GTA standards, this guy is a real businessman, but he's a pure devil, so I'm going to give him the highest tier possible. Next up is Luis Lopez from the GTA 4 expansion pack. Lopez is not a pure evil character. If you have played the game, you know what I'm talking about. He can be evil sometimes, but overall, he's a pretty chill guy. He doesn't kill people like a maniac. So I'm going with the evil sometime tier. Next up, we have Tommy from GTA Vice City. Now Tommy is not a psychopath torturer like other GTA protagonists, but he is still evil. He doesn't even flinch or hesitate for his selfish gains. Basically, he will do anything if it makes him gain something, but he will not go around and destroy people for his own fun. The evil tier is perfect. Next up is Huang Li. Now I don't know how many of you actually played this game or remember the plot and characters, but let me remind you that Huang Li was one of, if not the nicest, GTA characters ever. Yeah, he is still a criminal. Technically, he is the kind of guy who hates the criminal world and just does things because of outside pressure. I can put him on sometimes evil, but I think I'll go with a good guy. Victor Vance from GTA Vice City Stories. Another handheld protagonist now. Let's talk about Victor Vance. Victor falls into the sometimes evil category, but let's dissect his character. He's not a full-blown psychopath, but he's no saint either. Victor is caught up in the criminal world, primarily due to circumstances rather than a thirst for evil deeds. Throughout Vice City Stories, he's often forced into morally questionable situations to protect his family. However, Victor has moments where he tries to do the right thing, even if it means facing the darker side of Vice City. So, sometimes evil fits him quite well. Moving on to Franklin Clinton in GTA 5. Franklin often does things for money and career growth in the criminal world. But he doesn't go out of his way to hurt innocent people. I think the best characteristic of Franklin is loyalty. He will do anything for you if you are his type of guy. Franklin has moments when he does the right thing, and he's not all about causing chaos for no reason. His choices usually come down to survival and ambition, not just being mean. So, sometimes evil fits Franklin Clinton in GTA 5. Alright, now we have my favorite GTA protagonist, but I'm not going to be biased here because we all know Michael can be a maniac sometimes. But overall, his entire character is about, you could say, criminal retirement. In the beginning of the game, he wanted that thrill back, but he also realized that he wasn't in his prime anymore, so maybe he should keep a low profile. And that's what he kept on doing the entire game. So which category will be perfect for Michael? I'm going with the anti-hero. Trevor from GTA 5? Well, let's just say he's not your typical anti-hero. You see, Trevor doesn't do things by halves. He's got a temper that could rival a volcanic eruption, and if you happen to get on his bad side, you better watch out. Violence is like a second language to him, and he's fluent in it, to say the least. What really sets Trevor apart, though, is his complete lack of remorse. He's the kind of guy who'd pull off the most outrageous stunts and then laugh it off like it's just another day at the office. There's a strong case that he is actually the worst GTA protagonist. Maybe Toni can give him some competition. Alright, let's shift gears and talk about Mike from GTA Advance. This guy's a bit of a rarity in the GTA world because, believe it or not, he's actually a pretty decent dude. Mike doesn't fit the typical mold of a GTA protagonist. He's not driven by a thirst for violence or chaos. Instead, his motivations are grounded and relatable. He's out for revenge against those who've wronged him, and it's a quest many of you can understand, maybe. While he may find himself in some morally gray situations, Mike's actions are usually driven by a sense of justice rather than pure malice. He's more of an everyman, caught up in a criminal world, doing what he has to do to set things right. And he's always looking to get out. But at the end, he is the protagonist of the least known and shittiest GTA game, so his story doesn't get much limelight. Still a good guy tier. I know some of you probably started playing GTA with GTA 3, and I get it. Nostalgia runs deep with this game. But let's be real here. Claude, the protagonist, is a silent menace. Sure, the fact that he doesn't say a word makes him mysterious, but that doesn't make him any less wicked. Claude is ruthless. He's willing to do anything to climb the criminal ladder, even if it means betraying everyone in his path. He doesn't just bend the rules, He breaks them and throws them away. This guy's a one-man wrecking crew. But still, that kind of shapes his entire character. Silent or not, Claude is, without a doubt, the devil himself in the world of GTA 3. Alright, it's time for Niko Bellic. Now Niko, he's a character with some serious depth. His journey starts off all noble and stuff, seeking vengeance for past wrongs. But boy, does he take a hard left into the seedy underbelly of crime. Niko gets tangled up in all sorts of shady dealings. Drug trade, murder, you name it. Sure, there are moments where you think, hey, maybe he's not all bad, especially when he interacts with certain characters. But let's face it, Niko's path is a one-way ticket to the dark side. He might have a glimmer of a heart in there somewhere. But when the dust settles, Niko Bellic is undeniably one evil dude in the GTA universe. Definitely going to evil tier. Alright, we now have Johnny Klebitz. I'm not going to talk about his death in GTA 5. That was crazy as hell. But his overall story clearly shows that he is neither a bad guy nor a good guy. He is the guy. What I'm trying to say with this cringe quote is that he has that balance of being a decent guy and being a maniac when necessary. So I'm going with the anti-hero category. The final one is CJ from San Andreas. Last but not least, he is a true team player, and he is menacing too. I mean, in a game where NPCs are so dangerous, you need to step up your game. CJ is far from being a good guy, and neither is he a pure anti-hero, so there's only one category that fits him, and that is evil. Perfect, if you ask me. Alright, we are done. This is what the final list looks like. Let me know which changes you would make to the list. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, thanks for watching, and take care.